Food Hunt. Game 69. Prey Predator. Materials required: dice roulette, food hunt game board, counters. Objective: to introduce the concept of food chain. Procedure: this is a multiplayer game. Place the dice roulette and food hunt game in front of the child. 3 players can play this game. The player who chooses carnivorous places his or her counter on the carnivore. The omnivore places the counter on the omnivore. And the herbivore places the counter on the herbivore. The carnivore spins the roulette. 0. If the pointer stops on 0, the player cannot move the counter. The omnivore spins the roulette. -2. The player moves the counter 2 places in anti-clockwise direction. The herbivore spins the roulette. -1. The player moves the counter 1 place in anti-clockwise direction. The carnivore spins the roulette. -1. The player moves the counter 1 place in anti-clockwise direction. The omnivore spins the roulette. 4. The player moves the counter 4 places in the clockwise direction. The herbivore spins the roulette. If the pointer stops at miss a turn, the player cannot move the counter. The carnivore spins the roulette. The omnivore spins the roulette. 2. The player moves the counter 2 places in clockwise direction. If an omnivorous comes to its food source, it can move 3 forward more places. The player moves the counter 6 more places in clockwise direction. The herbivore spins the roulette. 0. The player does not move the counter. The carnivore spins the roulette. -1. The player moves the counter 1 place in anti-clockwise direction. The omnivore spins the roulette. 5. The player moves the counter 5 places in clockwise direction. The omnivore has come to its food source. The player moves 3 places forward. The omnivore player wins the game as it has caught its prey.